Today, we're going to be talking about some things that went down on Friday Night Smackdown. Undisputed Tag Team Championship match between the Usos versus Sheamus and Butch. It was so freaking good. Like, Sheamus has become one of my favorites on SmackDown, hands down. Like, his resurgence in WWE, he's giving life, even more life, to the Brawling Brutes stable with Pete Dunne and Ridge Holland. I actually enjoy the Brawling Brutes. I remember at first I didn't like it at all, and I did not like how Pete Dunne was repackaged and thrown in with Ridge Holland and Sheamus into this group. I was not feeling it at all, but I'm telling you, the Brawling Brutes have grown on me. Overall, this match was superb. It really was. And it was so funny because the Usos won. Well, duh. They're still retaining that Undisputed Tag Team Championship. Like, that ain't going nowhere anytime soon. And it's funny because Sammy Uso was the one to make sure they cap it and make sure that the Usos weren't going to lose the belts. Sammy was holding that leg for dear life, and the Usos were able to pin for the 1, 2, 3. So that was funny. Sammy, once again, is a pivotal part of making sure that the bloodline stays looking dominant. I'm telling you, I feel like LA Knight is the most thick-headed man on the planet. Like, he has not learned these sneak attacks. He's blaming Bray Wyatt, and these sneak attacks. Like, first and foremost, LA Knight brought it on himself. He really did. If he would have just left Bray alone, if he would just went along with Bray and his antics and would have stayed cool de la with him, he wouldn't be in this predicament, getting freaked up and attacked by Uncle Howdy and all this stuff, and getting wrapped into this whole Bray Wyatt world. LA Knight called out Bray Wyatt, and he's just ready to handle the business, but I don't think he really is ready for what Bray is going to bring to the table. Bray Wyatt is not wrapped around too tight. We've seen this countless times. This is why we love him as a character so much. Uncle Howdy is egging it on and being like, Bray, do it, freak him up. He deserves it. Knight deserves it. Freak him up. LA, you gonna pay because it's not looking good for you at all. But I do want to talk about something else within this segment. So in the whole vignette with Uncle Howdy, we hear a woman's voice, and it's like echoing in the background. And I don't know. I'm wondering if it is Alexa Bliss that we was hearing or not, or if this is just to throw us off, because the way Alexa Bliss has been acting as of late on Raw, with her just bringing out that aggression and then all those signs of, you know, Bray Wyatt's logo showing up behind her, the glitches and all this stuff like that, tying in together with the story. I'm wondering if that is Alexa Bliss's voice, or is Triple H just playing with this yet again. I've been waiting for this for a while, not a while, but a while. Hit Row to get some payback, to hand out some receipts when Hit Row interrupted the Viking Raiders and Legado del Fantasma match and ambushed them, and even B-Fab getting some hits in on Valhalla, aka Sarah Logan. I'm sorry, I was excited. I don't know how you guys feel about Hit Row, but I've been rooting for Hit Row for a while because I see the potential there. I was seeing how they kept getting freaked up by Legado del Fantasma, getting freaked up by Viking Raiders. Like, it's just been a continual thing, and I've been starting to lose interest in it. I'm just like, they're not gonna do them good. They're not gonna do Hit Row good. Finally, we get to see B-Fab in the ring. I know that during live events, B-Fab has been wrestling, and I know one person in particular she wrestled was Natalya, and of all the people for B-Fab to wrestle, to get more comfortable in the ring, to get better, Natalya is the perfect person to wrestle. The woman trained so many freaking divas, WWE female superstars, like all that. She doesn't get recognized enough. Regardless of how you guys feel about Natalya as a whole, when it comes to her ring work, the woman is top tier.
Well, duh.
The wrestler's wrestler, the Hart family, the Neidhart family. Like, come on, like I'm looking forward to seeing more of B-Fab in the ring, especially with Valhalla, because Valhalla freaked her up real bad. The whole Intercontinental Championship signing with Gunther and Ricochet was so funny. It was really funny. And I loved how New Day came out and had Ricochet's back, because essentially it was going to be a 3-on-1. If anything pop off, it was Imperium, and then it was just Ricochet by himself. So the fact that New Day came out to back up his boy was pretty cool. Gunther was throwing it in Ricochet's face that he's the one who took the Intercontinental Championship away from him in the first place, and just trying to dig in and he's just trying to egg it on and fuel the fire. And then the brawl, you got the chairs being thrown, you got a table being thrown. Like, this morphed into a 6-man tag team match, and it was so good. Let's talk about this tag team match. Liv Morgan and Tegan Nox versus Shonda. Yes, I'm calling them Shonda. Then it's no longer Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Like, I don't feel like saying all that. You're just Shonda. You guys are at the hip at all times and attacking people in the back together. So I'm just going to lump y'all two together. Okay, Shonda. This is a legitimate question that I'm asking. What is WWE doing with Liv Morgan? What are we doing with Liv Morgan? Extreme Liv, she was having an amazing feud with Sonya Deville. Is Sonya Deville injured? Am I not aware of something? Did something happen? Like, what's going on? Like, that whole thing with Extreme Liv and Sonya Deville was so good, and then it got abruptly interrupted, and then next thing you know, we see Sonya Deville on NXT with Toxic Attraction while Mandy Rose was taking some time away. I think her brother passed away or something like that, some sort of family emergency, so we didn't see her for a little bit. So it was kind of like Sonya Deville was taking the place of Mandy temporarily and kind of like showing Gigi and JC Jane the ropes. So I was liking that. I'm confused, like, what's going on? Even with the whole thing with Sonya Deville, I saw a tweet from her and she's talking like, I want to wrestle. I just want to wrestle. What? Am I missing something? What's going on? So back to Liv Morgan, like, ever since she transitioned to Extreme Liv, like, I've been loving it. Her matches have been better. I've just been Team Liv, okay? I've just been Team Extreme Liv as of late. And now she's being thrown together with Tegan Nox. Now I see the reason why they would do that. I try to look at both sides, like, put Tegan with Liv because people love Liv. Tegan, some people don't even know who Tegan is because they obviously don't watch NXT, and this is kind of like a good rub for Tegan to kind of get some momentum. But to just slap them two together after Liv Morgan being on such a high as of late on SmackDown, I'm like, what the actual F? What the fire truck? Raquel Rodriguez coming out and officials try to stop her. The girl is still injured. Her arm is still effed up. And because of the whole distraction with Raquel Rodriguez was going on, Liv Morgan and Tegan Nox was able to win against Shonda. So is that the only way they can win? That Liv Morgan and Tegan Nox were going to be able to win this match against Shonda is if there was a distraction involved? Like, what does that say about Tegan and Liv? Nah, I get it. Ronda Rousey has the SmackDown Women's Championship. She's got to look strong. That lucky score doesn't do anything for Liv Morgan or Tegan Nox. So overall, SmackDown from beginning to end, there were some cool parts, but it wasn't my favorite SmackDown. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about Friday Night SmackDown. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more episodes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Signing off. Bye.